a rugged defender. Give it to Braun. Oh! Mamma mia! Christian Braun.
I don't think a lot of fans around the league understand quite how unique and valuable Christian Braun is, especially in relation to Nikola Jokic. Sometimes players are just groomed to be the perfect supplementary piece to their team's superstar. An obvious example is Draymond Green, who has made a career playing off of Steph Curry. He might not be the star in the classic sense, but the way he sets screens and finds Curry for open baskets enables Golden State to maximize their lead guard. Similarly, Braun is the guy for Jokic. It could be argued that the most differentiating element of Jokic's game is his ability to pass out of the high post and even outside the perimeter as a center. For that reason, Denver needs guys that know how to get open for him. Braun might be labeled as a shooting guard, but he doesn't play like your typical shooting guard whatsoever. Christian Braun made a total of 336 shots from within 5 feet of the basket last season. That was more than any other player in the league that played any time at guard, according to NBA.com. Even more than guys that scored way more than him, like SGA and Jason Tatum.
Pops it over to Murray, lobs it upstairs. Christian Braun can fly.
He also was incredibly efficient from that range. Amongst all players who played guard and attempted at least 300 shots from within 5 feet, Christian Braun had the highest field goal percentage in the league as well. What's interesting is that Braun found many different ways to get to the rim and score, many of which were coming off of Jokic assists. Last season, Christian Braun was an elite cutter in the half court. He just has a knack for reading plays off the ball.
Back cut, Christian Braun. Got it! Boy, he's so good at recognizing when the back cut is open. A lot of players don't do that.
His 2.4 points per game cutting to the basket tied Mikal Bridges and only trailed Amen Thompson, Jimmy Butler, and Franz Wagner amongst anyone who played guard. But he's far from a half-court weapon.
And stolen by Christian Braun! Yabba dabba doo!
Christian Braun is one of the best transition players in the entire league. To show just how lethal Braun is as a transition weapon, we made this chart. It lists all the players in the league that averaged at least 2 field goals per game in transition. The further the player is to the right, the more frequently the player looked to push the pace in transition. The higher up, the more field goals the player averaged per game in transition. As you can see, Christian Braun scored the highest in both categories, proving that he is amongst the best transition players in the NBA right now, an attribute that can be understated when considering he plays with the best passing center in the world. These were just a couple of reasons why Braun finished the season with the highest effective field goal percentage amongst all NBA guards.
Denver off and running. Braun goes tween inside and scores it. Man, he's got some sauce to his game.
Christian Braun posted career highs across the board last year. In his first year as a starter, Braun scored 15.4 points per game last year, but definitely has the potential to score even more next season.
Give it to Westbrook. Westbrook on his horse. Christian Braun. Yes!
He shot .397 from three-point range, ranking third on the Nuggets behind only Jokic and Aaron Gordon in terms of accuracy. Yet Braun attempted less than 3 three-pointers per game, a very low total for a shooting guard who played 34 minutes per game last year. That said, Braun can clearly shoot.
Give it to Jokic. Jokic. Christian Braun! Rattles it home!
Increased volume shooting from 3 could become the most obvious path to receiving new scoring career highs next season. While Braun isn't a volume three-point shooter, he does love to throw down dunks and even has a few posters to his game.
Christian Braun! Beam me up, Scotty! He's down a little bit here. Look at this.
You are kidding.
Look at that.
In fact, Evan Mobley, OG Anunoby, Michael Porter Jr., Christian Braun, and Victor Wembanyama were the only 5 players in the NBA last year that scored at least 80 dunks and 80 threes. Another stat that further exemplifies that Christian Braun really doesn't play like anyone else. When Denver moved out Michael Porter, they freed up a lot of cap space that has enabled them to balance out their roster by adding depth. Cameron Johnson will likely get slotted into the starting lineup and should be a great fit. Bruce Brown, Tim Hardaway, and Jonas Valanciunas should all slide in really nicely as role players, giving Denver their most formidable bench since they won the championship. There is almost no doubt that Denver is one of the teams to look out for next year. Any team with the best player in the world would almost certainly be a threat, but Denver has done an impressive job surrounding him with the right group of talent that should maximize his abilities next year. Yet we're most excited for the continued development of Braun. He might not be an all-star, but his game is very unique and is tailored to playing alongside Nikola Jokic. The kid has proven in the past that he's made for the biggest moments. Just 24 years old and likely has his best years ahead of him. He's already won a couple of championships, one with Kansas in college and another as a rookie with the Nuggets in 2023. It's hard to recognize why he gets overlooked as one of the best off-ball weapons in the league. In order to score at the rim at a level like Braun does, certainly need an incredible athlete, another element of Braun's game that might not get the credit it deserves. But we want to know what you guys think. How good is Christian Braun? And is there another level to his game? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Insight. Let's go.